And for the past 25 years, you've been doing research. You've written a biography of Mother Robinson.
Yeah, certainly. We we did put together out of our research and really doing a whole renaissance of her history, actually. That's what we tried to do. We had our worldwide presiding bishop at the time, the former Bishop Lewis Henry Ford, that was the presiding bishop. He held a press conference in Nebraska, and one of his key statements was that Omaha can do more to bring us back to our roots than any city in America. And I just sat there, and the mayor, the governor, everybody, I was shocked, because I'm from Omaha, and I'm saying, how can Omaha, we're a small state, how can we, you know, I didn't understand then, but now in looking at all of the research and what how significant she was in her role in organizing and helping Bishop Mason and formulating the women's department, it just made sense what he was saying. But a book, you know, ensued out of it. I think maybe like 15 years later, this book, Woman Come Alive, we put that together on her life, and it's really the only full, complete book of her life that we did from the time she was born all the way till she died in 1945.
And then this year, you deposited that collection, the Lizzie Robinson, Reverend Elijah L. Hill collection, at the Heritage Center here in Springfield.
Yes, certainly. And, you know, what was very significant about that, Darrin, is the fact that, you know, in doing my work for over the past 22 years, you know, with research, history, and also having that collection in my possession, you know, I feel that with the Church of God in Christ, because we didn't really have an official archive at the time, and in 1938, one of their main temples was burnt down, and a lot of the main information was destroyed. So a lot of the information is with people's personal collections. That's where a lot of their history is right now. And so with me moving into my doctoral studies and focusing around history and preserving history, you know, I don't want it to be where, you know, if something happens to me down the road, you know, that if family members that are younger don't really understand the significance of that collection, that instead of it being in a person's home, it's in an institution. So, and I want access for, you know, scholars, so that the primary sources, I've written 3, 4 different books, but I had primary sources that others did not have.